Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Vlogmas Day 8. If you're new here, my name is Emily and I am reviewing the new Nars Soft Matte Foundation today. I'm going back to my beauty roots and I'm gonna do a little review from you. This is supposed to be a good foundation. It's their newest release and it's supposed to be transfer proof. And you know, these days we're wearing our masks, so transfer proof is very important. So I'll go ahead and try that out for you and do a wear test in today's video. So let's get started. So I have the foundation here. I got it from Sephora a few days ago. I do have several Nars foundations. Nars is my favorite foundation. So I think the Luminous one is the only one I don't have. And that's mainly because I was always afraid of anything that adds shine because I do have oily to normal skin. These days it's a little acting on the dry side, but usually it's oily in my T-zone and then normal everywhere else. So I have the Natural Radiant foundation and I have the Luminous Weightless foundation. Now which one is, oh, it's the Sheer Glow. It's the Sheer Glow that I don't have because she doesn't need a sheer glow. She glows all day. So yeah, I'm gonna try the soft matte. I heard great things about it. I did test it a little bit in the store, just like around my chin. And I wanted to give it a shot because I'm here for a soft matte, anything. Soft matte lips and soft matte foundation. So here is the bottle. And it's different. It's like a tube. It's not so much like, you know, their bottle. I'm in the shade New Caledonia. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you've ever watched my other videos, you know that when I put foundation on, I match my chest and my face is a little bit darker. So the undertones in my foundation seem a little off when I first apply them, but once it settles in, it'll match. So don't be alarmed. So let's read about this foundation. It is supposed to be a comfortable 16-hour wear, full natural looking coverage, true color, oxidation resistant, transfer proof, and shine proof. So that's some big claims. Big claims, Nars. Let's see if that works for me. I have already washed, primed, and prepped my skin. So it's ready for this application. And let's see how much they give us here. 1.5 floor ounces of foundation compared to, oh, this was 1 floor ounce. And this is 1 floor ounce. So you get a little bit more in here. Okay, so I have my Dark Skin Daily Makeup Sponge. Love this sponge. It's Black owned. Go ahead and copy one. I'll put the link below. And I have my e.l.f. foundation brush. Listen, this brush right here, inexpensive, but applies makeup wonderfully. And I don't know which one I want to use, but I'm gonna try both and see which one applies the makeup better. So let's do that. And I'll do one side. Oh, by the way, I already did my eyebrows off camera, as you can see, and I put a little concealer on my lid and under my eye for any, you know, darkness. I'm not gonna be putting concealer on top of my foundation. I just wanna wear the foundation as it is for a few hours and see how it holds up. So I'll probably only set it, but yeah, just wanna let you guys know that. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. It was a little orange, but I kind of rely on my foundation to oxidize a little bit to match better. So we shall see what this does since it's supposed to be oxidation proof. But it usually helps settle into my skin and match my neck better and not look too light. but it seems okay on first application. It doesn't seem super different from this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the sponge for the other side. And that was just one drop, you guys. That was like one little drop, and then I just got these little corners to do my forehead. So I'm gonna try one drop again for this side. Okay, so this definitely gives a more natural coverage, and this gives a fuller coverage. Both are nice. This is more for going out. You can go out with this as well. I like the natural coverage for me. It's the natural coverage for me. So I think this looks really good. I am loving this coverage. It's definitely true to its claim with the soft matte. It doesn't look super drying or settling in my fine lines. It feels good. I don't feel anything on my skin. It is super lightweight, super, super lightweight. It covered up all of my blemishes. I have some over here from picking with my skin, but that's all gone. I think the color matches my neck perfectly. See y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so far so good. I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and set the foundation, and then we'll do a wear test. So I'm gonna use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder and set my skin. I'll just use the same brush. All right, guys, so let's do the first test. Have a tissue here. So this isn't supposed to come off on my mask, so let me try that. You see that? Nothing, nothing. Okay. I mean, if there's anything, it's very little, and I'm gonna be honest, it's probably just my powder. So this is totally mask proof. All right, guys, so I'll be back in a few hours. It is currently 3 o'clock. See? Easy? Whatever. It's 3 o'clock, so I'll be back in a few hours and let you know how this is holding up. If it remains matte, I will be sold on this. We'll see if my T-zone tries to act out and clock in early, but it's supposed to be 16-hour proof. I mean, who wears makeup for 16 hours? I guess some people do, but we'll see how it is a few hours later, because that's usually how long I wear makeup, so that's fine by me. Before I go, I grabbed a mask. Put it on. Okay, I've had it in. I don't know if you can see. There's no makeup, that's just my lip gloss. So far, so good, guys. Okay, now I'm really gone. Okay, guys, I am back, and take a look at this. That's right, y'all. This is 5.5 hours later. All right, if you don't believe me, here you go. Here's the time. It's almost 8:30. And when I was done, it was 3 o'clock. And 5.5 hours later, there is barely any shine. Minimal shine. Nothing is settling into any fine lines or creases. My skin still looks matte. It is weightless. When they say it's weightless, it is weightless. I do not feel anything on my skin. This looks amazing, guys. Like, I'm in awe. I did not blot my face. I did not powder my face. I didn't set anything. Again, I have cooked, cleaned, shot videos. I've done it all. I was working. I mean, I didn't leave the house and, you know, out and about where I was sweating or anything, but definitely moving around my house. Definitely haven't been seated for too long. And this is what my T-zone is doing. It's behaving. It's behaving. Nars, you did it again. This soft matte formula is everything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say this may be my favorite foundation. I know it's one use, but I've just never been so wowed. Hours later, my skin is usually super oily in my T-zone, and this did not do that. The color remained the same. It did not oxidize. I was a little afraid of that, but it actually worked in my favor. It did not oxidize. It just did what it did 5.5 hours ago, and it sat there. She came, crossed her legs, and minded her business. Yes, she did. I love this. I can't even explain how much I love this. I don't know if I told you guys, but this is actually, it retails for $40, and you get 0.5 floor ounces more than the other Nars bottles. So this is definitely worth it. You know how sometimes across the brands, every time they drop a new formula, the color may be slightly different. I think this is slightly different, and I love it. I don't know what it is, but this color just, it just did what I needed it to do. It looks great. It's seamless. I definitely like it more than the others. I definitely do. This is my favorite formula, and Nars, I want to say, is my favorite foundation. So, or favorite brand of foundation. So this is, I mean, oil wear. Okay? I don't feel anything on my skin. All I did was put on a light moisturizer. I used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I applied the foundation. I didn't put anything on top of it. Sometimes that may add to oils as well, but I didn't put anything on top of it, and this is what it did. So I definitely recommend this foundation. It is a 10 out of 10. I said it. A 10 out of 10. First impressions, 10 out of 10. All right, y'all. I definitely recommend you getting this foundation. It is totally worth it. It's totally worth the price. And please like and subscribe this video. Go ahead, share it with your girlfriends. Let them know that you got put onto a new foundation. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @TheRealEmilyWills. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. I think I'll wear this for a few more hours.